Hey art friends, today we're drawing another Pokemon. We're drawing one of the starters from Scarlet and Violet. Which one are we drawing?
Fuecoco.
Yeah, I think that's how you say it. We hope you're gonna follow along. You need your markers or something to draw with, some paper and...
Something to color with.
Yeah, you ready to start?
Yes.
We're gonna start a little different in this lesson. We're gonna start with the mouth, the top of the mouth. And we're gonna start by drawing an S curve on its side. So we'll start over here on the left side, and we're gonna draw a little curve that comes up, and then we're gonna come down diagonal, and then right here at the end, we're gonna start curving back up. So this is the top of Fuecoco's mouth. Yes. And then over here on the left side is the front tooth, which is just the big letter V. That might be a little too big. That's okay, we're practicing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna draw the rest of the mouth. Let's start here close to where we first started. We're gonna come up, this is for the nose, and we're gonna come down, and then we're gonna stop about here. Then let's add the nostrils. I'm gonna draw 2 dashes right here. And on the left side, we're gonna draw a sideways V going this way, and then on the right side, we're gonna draw a sideways V going the other way. They look like play buttons. Let's color those in. Sideways triangles. I like those nostrils.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's draw the eyes. We're gonna draw an oval shape right here. We're gonna come up, and then back down, and we're drawing part of it behind the nose, so you can leave the bottom of the oval off. And then inside, we're gonna draw a smaller oval for the pupil. Okay, now over here, close to this nostril, we're gonna leave some space, and we're gonna draw the top of the other eye coming up and down. The rest of it is behind the nose. That makes it look more 3D because it's overlapping. Then inside, let's draw the pupil. We're gonna draw that same shape right here, but only part of it also. Now let's draw the top of Fuecoco's head. We're gonna start over here on the nose. We're gonna draw a curve that comes up over the eye, and look, I'm gonna start coming down really close to, or right above the other eye. Then we're gonna draw a short dash, or short line. Then we're gonna draw the rest of the head. We're gonna come up, and then we're gonna start coming down. And watch this, we're gonna connect into the cheek right here, or the top of the mouth. That's a fun shape. Now let's draw Fuecoco's hair, or it's kind of the, I don't know, this part that comes out of the top of the head.
You could say hair, or
Yeah.
like stem, because it's like an apple.
Oh, it is. It does look like an apple. Yeah. I thought it was more like a crocodile.
There's a crocodile apple.
Oh, okay. Then we're gonna draw another line coming this way. And then we're gonna, watch this, we're gonna start here, come down, and get really close to where we started. It does look like the stem, now that I look at it. We're gonna draw, this almost looks like a leaf, then we're gonna draw the stem part coming out this way. And then we're gonna draw another part of it coming out, and it gets a little further away towards the top. And then I'm gonna make this a little taller, so I'll just extend it further and then connect at the top. Okay, now let's connect from here into the stem. So just a little curve. Now let's come down here. We're gonna draw the rest of the mouth. We're gonna start by drawing over here. We're gonna draw a curve that comes down. We're gonna come around. We don't wanna go past the nose, so we wanna make sure that we're right in line with the nose. And then we're gonna curve back in like this. And then right here, we're gonna curve back to the top of the mouth. So the mouth is open. Now it's kind of tricky. It comes out, back in, and then connects up. Get close to this top tooth. Yeah, now let's draw another tooth. We're gonna draw it right here. We're gonna draw a little shape that comes down and in. And then over here, we're gonna draw another tooth, an upside down V shape. And then let's draw the tongue. We're gonna start here in the middle of the top of the mouth, and we're gonna get really close to this tooth over here, and then we're gonna curve into the bottom of the mouth. We did it. Now let's draw the belly or start drawing the body. we're going to start here next to this tooth. We're going to curve down and then to the right. And I'm going to stop really close to the end of the mouth. So just below. Yeah. Now let's draw the first foot. We're going to come up close to the mouth. We're going to leave a little space, but we're going to draw this curve that comes down, connects to the belly, and past the belly. Then we're going to draw the back of the leg. We're going to draw it shorter. So this part we're going to just draw straight down the line. But we want some space here for the bottom of the foot. We're going to connect it like that. Now it has 2 toes, or she has 2 toes. Right here we're going to draw an upside down V shape. And then we're going to draw another one right next to it. So we got 2 toes, or toenails, or claws.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to call them. Now let's draw the other foot. We're going to draw over here, but it's behind the belly. So we'll come out like this and down. And then we're going to leave some space, and we want to use our eyes to measure this width. We're going to move it over to here, and we're going to draw the back of the leg coming up. We'll do the same thing and connect this foot. And then we're going to draw those toes. First, we're going to draw a curve here. And then we'll draw another upside down V that comes up, touches the belly, and then back down. We're really close to the edge of the paper, but we're going to draw the tail. I think we can fit it in. We're going to imagine this line, the belly line, going behind the leg and coming out the right side and curving up a little more. I'm going to get really close to the edge of the paper. And then we're going to come up here. We're going to draw the back of the head. Look, I'm getting further away from the eye shape. We're going to come down. And then we're going to curve into the tail and right at the end, connect in. Good job. You did it. Our Fuecoco is looking awesome.
Yes.
We still need a few more details, and we're missing 2 important parts.
The arms.
Yeah, the arms and hands. Let's draw the first arm right here. We're going to draw it right next to the mouth. We're going to draw a curve. Then we're going to leave some space, and we're going to draw the other curve for the other side of the arm, and it gets pretty close to the leg. And then let's draw the little fingers. We're going to draw a W shape. We'll come in, out, back in, and then back out to connect.
Kind of looks like a spork.
Oh, yeah, it does look like a spork. Half spoon, half fork.
Yep.
Let's draw the same shape for the other arm and hand. We're going to draw a little curve coming out and another one coming out too to match. Then we're going to draw that W shape. We'll come in, out, in, and then connect again. The last thing we're going to add are the little details on the body. There's a square right on the belly. So first let's draw a curve that comes down and gets close to the bottom. Then we're going to draw the top of the square here. Then we're going to draw another curve. Look, this one matches the first one we drew. And then we'll connect the bottom. Then let's draw a curve that connects to the middle of the square. And then we're going to connect over to the leg. And then over here, we're going to draw another line that starts from the leg and goes to the end of the tail. And then there's a little shape on the top of the tail. So we'll draw a short line down, across, and then back up. Jack, we did it. We finished drawing Fuecoco. We're not completely done though.
We still need to color it.
Yes, this is my favorite part. Now before we fast forward, let's pick out our colors. We're using our Art for Kids Hub markers. If you have the same set, you can pick out the same colors and follow along with us. But remember, you don't have to. You can use different markers. You could also use colored pencils or even oil pastels. The colors that we have picked out, the main color that we're using to color our Pokemon is 14. This is kind of an orange-red color. Then we also have 341. This is a pink color for the mouth. Then we're using an orange and a yellow. 33 is the yellow and 24 is the orange. And then we have 3 grays, a light gray, CG1, this we'll use for shading. And then for the toenails, or the claws, we're using CG5 and what's the dark gray?
CG7.
Yeah. Okay, let's first start with our 14 orange reddish color. and we'll fast forward.
Okay.
Now I'm using my 33 yellow for this little square on the belly, also the shape on the tail, and the little stem coming out of the head. On the stem, I'm using orange 24 to add a little shadow, where it just changes color up here at the top and looks a little more orange than yellow. Next, I'm using 341 to color the inside of the mouth and the tongue. Next, I'm using CG5. This is kind of a medium cool gray, and I'm layering on top of the pink to add a little shadow inside of the mouth. Also use this gray to color around the outside of the eyes. I'm using the same CG5 to color in the toenails. Then I'm using CG7, this is a darker gray, to add a shadow on each toe. So I'm going to draw a line right down the middle of this one, and then I'm going to color on the right side of that line to add a little that shadow to make it look more 3D. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the next toe. A line down the middle and then color the right side. And then we'll do the same thing over here on each toe. Oh, I'm also using CG7 to color in the top of the eye. And then the last step, using CG1, the light gray, to add a shadow on the belly. I'm adding a shadow too on the inside of this leg, a little shadow on the bottom of this leg, and then this shadow that's on the belly, I'm also gonna go higher into the red. So I'm gonna add a little line here, go across the yellow and across the belly, and then color below that. So there's a shadow on the yellow square and then also on the red part of the belly. The very last step, we're using our Prismacolor white color pencil to add a little highlight on the arm, right here. I'm gonna color just a small shape on the arm. Then we'll add a little shape on the top of the knee or the leg. And then also up here on the top of the head. And we did it! We finished drawing and coloring Fuecoco. I really hope that's how you pronounce the name. You did a great job, Jack. You can be super proud. And I especially love that our two drawings don't look exactly the same. That's okay, they both turned out awesome. And it's okay if your drawings look different too. I'm sure they turned out perfect. The most important thing is
To have fun.
and to
Practice.
practice. Remember to have fun and practice. And we'll see you later, art friends.
Goodbye.